So we're gonna let Mason Caples come up now and do what you do. Give him some
Hello. So my name is Mason Caples. I'm the cousin of Eric Allen. Eric Allen was a 39-year-old who lost his life during a traffic stop in Mount Juliet 2 years ago. So I'm his younger cousin. That's my first cousin. He's my older cousin. And since then, it's really been how it affected me and what I did after the situation, and trying to find a way to use it as something positive of being how his death can affect others. And actually, you all, the decisions you make, sometimes it's not that long, drawn out process. Sometimes it's the choices that we all make in a few seconds that can save a life, take a life, make things easier, better, our decisions at work, and the way we treat people as a whole. All of these things are little minor details, but when someone is in a hyper situation, we can make the wrong choices, and it happens quick. And I mean in a matter of seconds, not minutes. So I also had a video that I would play warning. This is an actual video of my cousin of the traffic stop and what happens, and he met his demise, but I don't want anybody to see that part, so it cuts out right before. So if it triggers anybody, I want y'all to just, you're welcome to take the time, take breath, leave if you need to, but this is one way that I want to use my trauma to heal others. So I was just explaining. So right here, the officer's asking my cousin to get out of the car. He holds his hands up. At this point in time, the lady has been stopped. She had.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Son of a bitch, stop the car. Stop the car. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you.
That's how quick it happened. That fast. For those who didn't see, the officer stopped a lady for a tail light, not having insurance, no license to drive. And at the beginning, he actually told her, "We're gonna let you go. We just need you out of the vehicle." But when he approached my cousin, he was like, "Hey, get out of the car." And for some reason, my cousin didn't comply. He put his hands in the air and just sat there, shut the door and locked it. Or he tried to lock it, but the police officer opened the door. As he opened the door, he pulled out his taser, tased my cousin, and while he's jumping in the car, my cousin jumped into the driver's seat while being tased, and he put the car in drive. And as he's being tased, the car takes off. The officer shoots him. It's a scene before it stops as cars are passing. I'm not passing judgment on anybody, to be honest. But me, if you would have just let him go, you have his license, you could get him later. But his decision to attempt to run also is something that played in as a factor for the youth. The decisions that you make sometimes are quick. You don't have time to think about what's gonna happen next, but it could cost you your life. And that's what people really need everyone to come down to and say, hey, the choices that we make, the way that we treat people, the way that you talk to people, that officer, before he even opened the car door, could have said, "Sir, we need you to step out the car so we can tow the vehicle." You know, we have nothing to do with you. You just need to get out of the car. We're letting you guys go because they already told her, man, we're letting you go. But it's your tone of voice, the way that you talk to people, it's the way that you treat people, it's the humanity, it's the humility, it's the way that you interact with people, the feeling you get when you meet, the way that you see each other. There should be no reason why you look at another human and you feel like he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that, because of this, because of these shoes, because of that hair, because of that number, because of that color. These are the things that goes through our head automatically. And we have to learn to train ourselves to be different than that, than what we just see. What is beauty to you? What is ugly to you? That is very personal. The things that you go through every day and the people that you see is very personal. The people that you find the commonalities, we are all human. There's only one race of humans. I can tell you that right now. There's only one race of humans. The way I dressed today was on purpose because I wanted to ask the young people, what do you think I do for a living?
I honestly don't know.
Yes.
Because you walk with confidence. Okay. You have a look like you know what you're doing. So the amount of things you could be doing, you got keys on your pocket, so I know you drive a car. It looks like it's a nice key, so you must drive a nicer car, which could mean you have a nice job. My first thought that came to mind when you came up and immediately asked me, is a pharmacist. It's the first thing that came to mind.
Thank you. Ma'am?
My answer ain't nowhere near as nice as hers. I would have thought you rap or something, you rapper.
Let me come over here to you.
I think you might work at barbershop.
Barbershop.
Entrepreneur. Car salesman.
Business owner. You said business owner. Construction.
Okay. What you think? Where do you think he works? Houses. Sales house. Oh, okay. Rapper.
Any adults, ask the adults.
Wait, one more. Here, where you think he works? This young man right here, we got kind of dress. Where you think he works? She said hospital. Okay.
She's right. I'm gonna stop it. I'm a registered nurse.
It's like right.
You can't judge a book by its cover. These things do not make us. The neighborhood that I'm from is a rough neighborhood. It's called Edge Hill. I grew up when it was rough and rough. It's beautiful now. We still working on it. But being open and honest about who you are, where you come from, and what you can do if you put your mind to it. I worked those hard days. My neck, that's my brother. He's no longer here. It's a lot of choices that you make in life that could come to haunt you later. I have endless amount of stories. Until I was 27, I went to a funeral every month. And the only reason it stopped is because I left out of the country. Everyone that I knew, they used to tell me I would be either dead or in jail. I wouldn't make it past 18 because I was a black male in a rough neighborhood, and in the 3rd grade, I couldn't read. So when I had a daughter, I made sure she's in the 1st grade and she reads books. We're working on math. But it's being honest, open, and making our community our community. This is what makes us us when we can drop our titles. I'm a human first when I step out of the door. My religion and everything is back here. I respect the human for being human. If I see a human being mistreated, then I'm going to help a human. I don't care what you have attached to you, what title you have attached to you, or what you do. My first thing is to protect a human. And until we all get there, we have a major issue. In Nashville, is one of the places that we can actually have a lot of change and say so. And it's up to the kids, because y'all are the ones who's going to be voting and making the next season what you all want it to be. What we have now is the consequences of our actions and lack of actions. So you all get to see what it is, and you can make your own. You will have to build your future starting today. It's not when you get older. It's not later. It starts with who you are today and keeping it up and being around and making these conversations and seeing these people, because we're not always going to be here. One day it's going to be your America. And that's what I leave you with. Thank you, thank you.